Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to yet another What I Eat in a Day. So you guys know I love food. You guys know I love filming these videos. So if you like watching them, I'm going to go ahead and leave a link to my playlist down below. But, you know, pretty self-explanatory. Today I'm showing you what we ate. Also, this is really random, but I gave Logan a haircut. Logan has gotten his haircut by Dan before, but never by me. So it was very exciting. Something else that's kind of random, I have started uploading podcasts. Now in the past, all of my podcasts were interview style here on my channel, and then I would upload the audio to podcasts. I'm still planning on doing that, but I also wanted to start doing audio exclusive podcasts so I could cover topics that just, I don't know, feel right for that format. I will have the link down below. I recently talked about my experience with homeschooling and my post-weaning depression. All right, guys, so we're jumping in with some apple cinnamon oatmeal. Oatmeal and I have a really weird relationship. I don't love it, but it's grown on me. It's super simple to make. I feel like everybody says oatmeal is super great for you. So I try to make different variations, and this is one of the ways that I like to eat it. So by the way, I highly recommend buying organic oats. Non-organic, I guess, tends to test higher with pesticides. So I heated up my oats with about equal parts water. I added a little bit of pink Himalayan salt. I always want to call it sea salt, but you guys taught me it's just salt. And then I cut up my apple and I kind of like haphazardly cut the skin off. I should get some kind of peeler. Maybe we even own one and I just don't reach for it. I don't know, but I chopped up my apples and I threw them in with the oatmeal kind of near the end. It only takes like 2 to 3 minutes to cook up these old-fashioned oats. So then you guys know I like using hemp hearts in so many things, including oatmeal. So I just took a handful, dribbled that in, drizzled it in, dropped it in, whatever the word would be. Then I added in some maple syrup. Was feeling a little indecisive about how much maple syrup I wanted. Then I added some ground cinnamon. And then Logie, he smelled that cooking, so he came over. Now this is what I had for breakfast, but this is also what I fed Logan. Lately, we have been making chicken in the Instantpot. So Dan pulled some chicken out of the freezer and put it in some warm water just for a couple of minutes because we found that the chicken does a little bit better in the Instantpot if it's just been out for a little bit. So then while that was cooking, I decided to have a little snack of my date treats with some iced tea. So these are just dates filled with a couple different kinds of nut butters, as well as some chopped candied pecans that were just sauteed in coconut oil, date syrup, and sea salt, and some chocolate chips. I might have been drinking my strawberry and cream iced tea on this day. So for lunch, I wanted Chipotle chicken tacos. Doesn't that just sound good when I say it? Like now I want it today. I'm not prepared. I can't do it, unfortunately, but I can tell you about the day that I did do it. So I chopped up a red bell pepper. Then I chopped up our current family favorite pepper, poblano. Oh, I love poblano peppers. I really want to grow them one day. I mean, let's just be real. I want to grow as much produce and variety of produce like as possible, I think. But anyways, I want to grow poblanos. And then I chopped up some white sweet onions. By the way, these are the Chipotle peppers that I used in this recipe. I just picked these up at Aldi. I wanted to use these black beans in the recipe. Then I chopped up some green onions. and then I destemmed some collard greens that I had because I just wanted to use them before they went bad. So I do that a lot with the food in my fridge. I'll just look around and be like, okay, what do I have? What's going bad? What can I substitute? What can I add to a different meal? And then I'll just throw it in something. So then I took my veggies and I sauteed them in some avocado oil and a good amount of pink salt. Lately, when I've been sauteing my veggies, I have been adding way more salt, and I've noticed it really ups the deliciousness level of whatever veggies I'm making. Okay, 1, we were watching Little House on the Prairie while I was cooking. 2, I added in the collard greens at the end. So I let the peppers and the onions cook by themselves first. Then I was cooking up my beans after I'd rinsed them, strained them. I threw them in the pot with some oil, salt, and then kind of near the end, I added a ton of lemon juice. This has never occurred to me when making beans. And when we were in Texas, which, by the way, if you missed that video, I filmed our whole trip there, the food that we ate, the things that we did, all that jazz. I will link that down below. But yeah, my sister-in-law did this with her beans, and I honestly felt like it was game-changing. I really don't like that phrase, but it was. So yeah. After I had cooked all of the components of the tacos, I built everyone's different tacos. I had gluten-free tortillas with mine. I think they were cassava flour, maybe almond flour. And then my sister, who was over helping us with Logan on this day, she had, and Dan had corn tortillas. And then for Logan, I just scooped the filling. I made him a little bowl on the side, and I just feed him the different components. By the way, those tacos were being fried basically in avocado oil. So after everyone had eaten, we decided it was officially time to cut Logan's hair. We felt like it was looking a little ragamuffin-y. That's not even a word, so I don't know why I reached for that so hard. Anyways, as you can see, I was also wearing my zapper. That's what I call it, but it's my machine that I've been using for physical therapy called the Phoenix Waveform. It's similar to another machine called the ARP Wave, ARP, and this machine has made such a difference in my life already. Anyways, I was wearing it while I decided to cut Logan's hair, and yeah, I don't know why I'm about to do a brag. I didn't watch any videos on hair cutting, but I just did it. I worked from my soul. So, yeah, that is actually true though. And that's how I would cut Zoe's hair as well. I just kind of pull the hair away, see how much I want gone, chop it off. And then after that, I just kind of cut in upwards motions with the scissors to make the blunt line less blunt. And you guys already know, everything I do is a little bit messy, and it just makes it easier to be satisfied with whatever you're doing when you just let it be a little messy. At least that's how I am at this point in my life. So, not gonna lie though, I think I did such a good job, especially considering he's a squirmy baby. I low-key cut myself 3 times while doing this, but also it was my first attempt on him. And we didn't sweep up all of the hair when we were done. We accidentally left some of it on the floor. And a day later, I found it and I almost started crying looking at my baby's blonde hair. I was like, this is my baby. And I grew him and he has hair, and I cut it, and this is it right in front of me. And it's so blonde and cute. And so yeah, honestly, this was right afterwards, and we were kind of, trying to spike it up, and it looks cute. But now, a few days later, it looks especially cute. So I think this was for dinner that night. We decided to do kind of I would say breakfast for dinner, but I don't I don't know, I don't really consider certain foods like for certain times of day. And so we had poblano pepper and onions in our eggs with a side of guac and obviously that heavenly asparagus. I'm so good at making asparagus, guys, and Logan loves it. I give him the asparagus in little chewable chunks. If we give him the whole thing, he ends up like, I don't know, not doing well with it. But if I give him little pieces, like you just saw, like asparagus is one of his favorite foods. So yeah, guys, that is it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps my channel and it helps me know that you guys do want to see me continue to cook on here. I'm going to link my playlists as well as my social media down below. And don't forget to check out, if you're interested, my podcast. Bye.